Hi guys, Kane Harrison here. Welcome to the Entrepreneurial Minute, of course brought to you by the entrepreneurialmind.com, where you're as always joined by Dr. Jeff Cornwell, who is on hand to answer all of our entrepreneurial and small business questions. And the question today is, how important is it as to where you locate your business? Now I'll elaborate a little. Today's a day, a time and place where we can be on the internet, but bricks and mortar, I mean, it used to be that you would go and start a small business and you had a bricks and mortar location, so you had foot traffic. Thinking on today's terms, how important is it to be able to position yourself to point yourself at that market like that?
Really, that's going to be dictated by your customers and what they want. If you look at how you construct a business model, one of the most important parts of a business model is going to be your relationship with your customer and the kind of relationship they demand, and how we're going to get the goods or services to that customer and what they're looking for. And I struggle with this a lot with entrepreneurs these days, because so many, it's quaint to have an office, it's quaint to have a store, and sometimes you need to, but many times you don't. And so it really, it's a function of what your customers demand and what the business model dictates, and then how much you spend on it, where it is, and so forth, then should be driven by that once you make that basic decision. So, you know, does every business need a place? No. Do people need a place to work together? Maybe, sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you can speak to this, of course, the entrepreneurialmind.com, where you can slip over and actually get a subscription and hear more of these stories for about the price of a cup of coffee. So, I mean, you're doing this right now with a bootstrap business. It's completely all online. You don't necessarily have an office to speak of.
Nope.
But so how do you point that business at a market?
The market doesn't care where we are.
Right.
I mean, they're not going to come visit me. Nobody that's associated with our business is ever going to want to come and visit me. So we meet, you know, we each work in our homes. I work on my back porch, and we meet a couple times a week, usually over coffee or over lunch. We meet for lunch every Monday, and so we have times when we get together and kind of create that virtual togetherness that a space will provide. And other than that, you know, we'll Skype, we'll phone call, we'll do what we need to do to interact during the week. Yeah,
I think it's a great lesson, especially in this day and age. Don't forget, if you've got some questions about entrepreneurship or business in general, you can email Dr. Jeff Cornwell at the bottom, and we'll be sure to bring it up on the show and get him to answer it. Until next time, this has been the Entrepreneurial Minute.